Hey guys, gonna do a video on Thursday's trading because it's just a great example. Although this day was not great for me, um, and I'm going to talk about my third trade because it really was a failure on my part, and not just because it lost and I was completely wrong on the direction, but just because of the fact that uh, I know it's a setup for me, and it's one that I actually talked about in my second setups video, which is why I'm going to talk about this. Because I should have known. I should have, uh, it's one thing to take a trade and just not know, but it's another thing when you have all the reasons not to take it, and still you just find yourself taking it anyways, which is just ridiculous. So I did it, and I paid for it. Um, but I'm going to bring up this is a chart from my setups video, and it's just one of the things that I discovered um, time and time again is that when the market, um, to give it some context, I mean, it's trading, I drew a range here. You can see that, but without these lines in place, just you just notice that the market's just sort of just drifting upwards. It's in an uptrend. All right. And then this happened. This was the market open right on this candle. And what we get is a flash to the upside, and then bam, the market just tanks. All right, and what you can evaluate by that point is that there is a bull trap that is, or potential bull trap that's just formed. But just looking at the way the price action, the way this candle formed, you just get that sense that there's just no reason for this move to come out of nowhere, and it did. This move just came out of nowhere. Same thing that happened Thursday morning. It was just completely unexpected. Um, and when the market does that, um, on this day, the market tanked, and then there was some stabilization in this area, and the market, just over the course of a few candles, try to make a test for the upside again. But because of this candle, by this point, several things are happening. So everyone who was in this move to begin with, from down here all throughout, they see this candle and they're thinking it's time to take profits. So there's going to be selling all up in this area because of that. Because of this action here. The other thing is that those that were looking to get in long, having seen this rally, and they weren't in this move to begin with, um, when they see this, they're either going to be, if they were lined up to buy all down in this area here, they're going to be pulling their orders because they don't want to be going against something like this. Um, Now, the pros are likely going to see this and thinking, you know what, I wanted to buy this market anyways, but there's no way I'm going to buy it up here. I think that goes without saying. But um, if I still felt bullish about this market overall, I'd be seeing this and thinking, hey, I can get a better price if I can, just let this move play out and then buy it somewhere, down in this area. Um, but anyways, and the other thing that's happening is anyone who was unfortunate enough to buy up in this area, all around here, the moment that this happens, they're going to be looking to get out. First available opportunity. And so, and that's really just based on the price action. So when people see this price action, and when I see this price action, I don't want to be standing in front of that move, um, usually. So, uh, anyways, going back to Thursday morning's trading, you can see this move just made a pop to the upside and just immediately starts smashing to the downside. And you can see some buying come up in there, and then immediately on the next candle, it just tanks. And looking at my trade here, I got in late on this trade. Ideally, I would have been in the moment it started to show um, the market started to show its weakness. I should have been on board this move, and unfortunately, just got in too late, and I just just poked me out. But you can see it in this instance, the buying came in to give those buyers an opportunity to get out. Um, on this day, it's the same exact thing, except that it just took its time. It just took a little bit of time to get back up there and then tanked. In this case, I mean, um, this happened literally in the same candle, but you can see that. You can see it's the same thing. The market tanked to the downside, buying came in, but these buyers uh, are likely to get taken out. So anyway, so that brings me to my third trade here. Now you'll notice that, and again going back to my setups video, that what I've found is that when I get a reversal-ish kind of candle, or the first sign that the market's starting to find some buying off of a level, or and the kind of level, I'm thinking something like this, because you can argue that well, this is the first place where buying stepped in, but this isn't really, this is just some buying that was. You can see some support in this area here, but I'm looking at this kind of a level that's put in some time. You can see that the market didn't form any sort of reversal that you want to take, but you can see that the market just tanks into this level, finds some buying off that level, but it just doesn't produce any give to the upside. And really, all this is doing is just giving sellers an added opportunity to either add to their position short or get on board the move if they weren't in it in the first place. And you see this whole area here. Once this candle comes in, you can bet that sellers are going to be lining up to re-offer this level or this zone here. So going back to this morning, you can see almost the same kind of thing here, where there was this level I had marked off, and this point here, price broke through it, and then it's also right around the 500 level. But once the market looked like it was taking a pause there, and then immediately rejected, I was thinking, okay, there's more to this move. Probably just some profit taking at that point, and just hopped on board. Now, this one was interesting because it actually got to target but didn't fill me. And I had this level marked off, and I was looking at this, and this would be a break and retest. And I thought at the very least that that I might be able to get something of a push back up to the 500 level there. And actually it did, but definitely not anything. But yeah, just going back to my setups, I shouldn't have been in this trade because I knew based on however many times I've seen it before that that those trades just usually don't work. And there usually is going to be a second leg to that move. So if this is the first leg and then a pause and then a second leg, that's the only thing I should have been thinking about. And so that's what makes trade such a bad trade on my part. But managed to catch this reversal here after just waiting for it a little bit just to see how this area would play out. This in particular, there's the first reason to take this trade is just because now that this move has put in its two legs, so to speak, you get the first leg here, and then there was a pause in this area, and then the second leg down. Um, the other thing that I did have in my mind was because this move here, this um, on the hourly chart was a bullish engulfing candle. I actually had in my notes for the morning that I'd be looking for this whole area as a potential stitch up area because uh, what would you expect to happen after a bullish engulfing is for the market to either continue or just retrace to maybe about the 50% of that bullish engulfing candle, and then uh, just continue to the upside. So I'm thinking that since the market has actually plummeted down into this area, it actually looks like this bullish engulfing candle is going to fail. And so I was looking at this area thinking that it's a pretty good probability that you're going to get shorts getting trapped here, trying to front run the break of that bullish engulfing, thinking that it's going to fail. And considering this huge bearish move, it looks possible. Definitely looks possible because this move is so unexpected that right at this point, at the worst place possible, is where a whole bunch of shorts are going to start to get involved, thinking that this move is about to be wiped out. And where does it reverse? And actually, this market reversed off of this area, rallied much further um, than my tiny little 9 points profit there. But it just was a prime area for shorts to initiate and get themselves trapped on the wrong side. And so that was part of the reason why I looked at this and thought, okay, this looks like a good area to get involved. But anyways, that was that. And so yeah, it's a great month overall, and I hope all you guys are doing well. I'm undecided as whether I'm going to be trading Monday, but we'll see. And if I don't talk to you guys, I hope you guys have a really great Christmas and Happy New Year. All right, take care. Bye bye.